The pure weight of a little girl's promised love. The day my daughter stopped asking me to sing her to sleep was the day I realized she was trying to save me. I was 32 when the military called with the deployment orders. A routine training exercise turned into a year-long deployment halfway across the world. My husband David tried to keep a brave face, but our 6-year-old Lily, she did not understand geopolitical conflict. She just knew Daddy was packing a massive green duffel bag and leaving the house. The first few months were a blur of bad internet connections and frantic choppy FaceTime calls. I would sit in a dusty tent trying to smile, pretending the background noise was just traffic, not sirens. But as the months dragged on, Lily changed. She stopped showing me her drawings. She stopped telling me about her kindergarten class. Instead, she would just stare at the screen, tracing the digital outline of my face with her tiny index finger. David told me she had started sleeping with my old flannel shirt. She would not let him wash it because she said it smelled like the real Daddy. The psychological toll of being away from your child. It eats at you. It makes the night shifts longer, the air heavier. I was terrified she was learning how to live without me. Terrified that when I finally came home, I would be a stranger in a uniform. Then came the call. No parent ever wants to get. Our base came under mortar fire. I was fine. Just some minor cut, but the news hit the States before I could call home. When I finally got David on the line, it was 3 a.m. his time. He was crying, whispering so he would not wake her. But then the door creaked open. Lily was standing there, holding that old tattered flannel shirt. David handed her the phone. I swallowed the lump in my throat, trying to sound like the happy, goofy dad she remembered. Hey there, Munchkin Daddies. Okay, just a little bump. Lily did not smile. She just looked at the camera with these massive watering eyes. Eyes that looked far too old for a 6-year-old. She whispered, Daddy, if you get lost over there, how will you find your way back to my room? I felt my chest tighten. I will follow the stars, baby. I always know the way home. She shook her head, a tear finally spilling over. And then she said the words that will stay with me until the day I die. She whispered, please do not look at the stars. Daddy, just look at my picture because if you stay away too long, I am scared. I will grow into a different girl and you will not know who to lure. I broke. Right there in front of my platoon. I completely broke. I had been surviving for the mission, surviving out of duty. But after that night, I fought to get home because my little girl was terrified that time was erasing me from her life. I have been back for 2 years now. The uniform is in the closet, but every now and then when it rains heavily outside, Lily will still slide my old flannel shirt over her pajamas. She does not need to ask if I am staying anymore, but I never ever let her go to sleep without reminding her that I know exactly who she is.